Good morning and welcome to KBC's vlog series. Today's title is Listen. Today we find ourselves delving into the profound teachings found within the Gospel of Matthew. Specifically, we're going to explore the aspects of Jesus employing parables as means of instruction. So imagine the scene. Jesus is addressing a sizable gathering, sharing his wisdom through parables. Those stories are veiled in allegory. Inquisitive as ever, his disciples question, why parables? And he offers this insightful response. The mysteries of the kingdom of heaven are bestowed upon you, but not to all. Consider yourselves fortunate, for you possess the ability to see and to comprehend. We find this in Matthew 13:10-11. So this is why I speak to them in parables, because seeing they do not see, and hearing they do not hear, nor do they understand. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Indeed, in their case, the prophecy of Isaiah is fulfilled that says, you will indeed hear but never understand, and you will indeed see but never perceive. Now, when it comes to parables, Jesus had a diverse repertoire, from elaborative narratives like the prodigal son to concise metaphors like yeast in bread making. His teaching style varied. Sometimes he alluded to the parable's meanings, while others he left it for the audience to try and unravel. However, here's where it gets intriguing. Interpreting these parables has posed its fair share of challenges. Did Jesus craft functional tales, or were they rooted in actual events? Take, for instance, the parable of the labourer and their wages. Can it serve as a guide for contemporary employers? And do these parables contain multiple lessons or just one overarching truth? Now, consider John, who, unlike the other gospel writers, never explicitly mentions parable. Nevertheless, he artfully employs extended metaphors like light and darkness, shepherds, and this aligns with the notion that understanding Jesus' parables wasn't about immediate comprehension, but rather about seeking explanations. Each parable raises a pivotal question. Do you comprehend? Are your eyes and ears receptive to the truth? So Jesus paints vivid imagery and resonates with us, yet beneath the surface lies a profound message. To grasp it, one must embark on a journey rooted in sincere desire to fathom Jesus and his divine purpose. Those with awakened senses aspire to share the kingdom's presence and potency, inviting others to heed the call. So our author continues with contemplating, and he encourages us to look at Ezekiel 34:1-24. And he says it offers a fascinating backdrop to shepherding themes in the gospel. And when I was looking through this, I looked and found verse 18. And it says, is it not enough for you to feed on the good pasture, that you must tread down with your feet the rest of your pasture, and to drink clear waters, that you must muddy the rest of the waters with your feet? So again, running on the metaphor theme, and it's as if those who were able to understand, like maybe the Pharisees or the teachers of the time, were they muddying the waters with not giving clear explanations to what Jesus was trying to portray in the Gospels? Something to think about, how we might explain to others what some of the Gospel meanings or messages that Jesus has shared. And it goes on to say, ever encounter with the parables of the Good Samaritan? Pose the question to your acquaintances, who in your view constitutes your neighbour, before delving into narrative, discerning the essence about Jesus' message about compassion and neighbourly love. So lastly, we are encouraged to ponder the application of Jesus' parable-based teaching in our contemporary communication. Do we use it to share others' ideas? And to be honest, I like the idea of sharing as Jesus shared with a parable. The penny drops, as it were, when God reveals to me something that might have been hidden before, and It's that sense of God showing you when you couldn't comprehend something, and it's made clear. So thank you. Today's vlog's over, and like Darren was alluding to in his vlog, that we our spiritual eyes open, and this vlog is more about, are we spiritually tuned to listen out for what God and Christ and the Spirit are trying to teach us and tell us as we go through our day. Thanks very much, everyone. Have a good day. Goodbye.